found a drum. I also found some bells. Oh, listen. That's another sound. It's the house. There must be a story to tell.
Step inside, all those who love stories. Look and listen. We've tales to tell of fun, excitement, magic, adventure, tears, fears, and laughter. Surprises as well. Step inside.
That was very good.
Hello, Mr. Bubble. We're a band.
We're called Boris's Band.
Oh, no, dear. That's boring. What about Chloe and Co?
Or the Twinkle Tones.
What about the Step Insiders?
You can join our band if you like, Mr. Mopple. You can be our drummer.
Well, that's very kind of you to ask, Boris, but I think I'll stick to reading stories.
Oh, yes. Boris thought of a story. Didn't you, Boris?
Well, yes, I did. Now, let me see.
I tell you what, let me hold your tambourine for you, Boris, while you look for it.
Ha-ha! Found it! Stand back, Mr. Mopple!
Thank you, Boris.
I bet the story's got music in it.
It's called Rum-Te-Tum Ted. Rum-Te-Tum Ted had a drum. When someone wound him up, he rummed and he tummed and he rat-a-tat-tatted, and he was as happy as can be. Then along came Big Bass Bear. He was louder than Rum-Te-Tum Ted, and he had a drum that was twice as big. When someone wound him up, he boomed and he banged and he walloped and he crashed. Then he laughed and laughed at Rum-Te-Tum Ted. "You're not as good as me," said Big Bass Bear. "I'm bigger and I'm louder, and quite simply, I'm the best." Rum-Te-Tum Ted felt sad. Now that Big Bass Bear was there, he was never allowed to drum on his own. When someone wound him up, they wound up Big Bass Bear as well. Boom, crash, bang, wallop. Rat-a-tat-tat, rum-te-tum. Crash, wallop, boom, bang. "Give up," said Big Bass Bear. "No one can hear you. Bet you can't even hear yourself." So Rum-Te-Tum Ted gave up.
Big Bass Bear is a bully.
Yes. Sometime later, Tambourine Ted and Jingle Bells Bear appeared by his side. When someone wound them up, they tapped and they jingled and they ting-a-ling-linged. But Big Bass Bear played too. Tap, jingle, ting-a-ling-ling. Boom, bang, boom. Rap, jingle, ring-a-ding-ding. Crash, bang, wallop. "Wow, this is great," said Big Bass Bear. "Why don't we form a band?" Big Bass Bear was so loud that they didn't want to play with him if they could help it. They looked at Rum-Te-Tum Ted. What's wrong with him? They asked.
Oh, he's no good, said Big Bass Bear. Doesn't know how to drum. He gave up in the end.
That's sad, said Tambourine Ted. That night they looked at Rum-Te-Tum Ted again. Do you think we could get him to play? Said Tambourine Ted. Let's try, said Jingle Bells Bear.
Don't know why you're bothering,
said Big Bass Bear. Rum-Te-Tum Ted had been listening, and as they touched his key, he shivered with excitement. The stiffness went from his arms and legs, and when the key turned in his back, he lifted up his drumstick and Rum-Te-Tum. He played his first drum beat for months.
Awful, ain't it?
Said Big Bass Bear.
Wind me up and I'll show you how it's done.
But Tambourine Ted wound up Jingle Bells Bear. Jingle Bells Bear wound up Tambourine Ted. And they played and played with Rum-Te-Tum Ted.
Hey, what about me?
Said Big Bass Bear. Oh, we don't need you, said the others. And that was the beginning of the Night Bears Band.
And the nasty, noisy Big Bass Bear was left out.
Yes, I expect he learnt his lesson and played a bit more gently after that. Thank you, Boris. Twinkle.
That was great.
Now I must get back to work. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Mr. Mopple.
Thank you for reading the story and joining in our band.
It would be fun to play in a band. I must keep practicing. Here goes. Ooh, I better put those away. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.